Hey guys, James here from the Wolves Gang, and I'm going to be showing you how to use VirtualBox, or I'm going to be showing you how to install it. Do you like my pigeon thing? I like pigeons. So you're going to want to go to virtualbox.org, so you can download it. So there's a newest version, a 6.1, but the one I'm going to be using is 5.2.12, because I installed that very long ago, and it's the one I'm used to using. So if you want to follow my steps without being confused, I recommend going over here, or I'll copy the link. So I'm using 5.2.12. So as you install it, I'm not going to install it because if you install VirtualBox with another VirtualBox on your system, it can end up being very bad. I have experienced that before, and it was not fun to deal with. So I'm going to go into one of my virtual machines in this, so I don't mess up my real system, but I'm also not gonna mess up the fake system because it doesn't have it installed. So it's gonna boot up. As you can see, I don't have any desktop icons. It's because I hidden them. It would be very unpleasant for you to see all this crap on my desktop. I don't know what it's doing. It's not starting though. Oh, here it is. They can't draw blue on my desktop. I can't select because none of them are on my desktop. So here is Windows 7. Just let it do its thing. I'll be doing more tutorials in the future, so you can actually run things in there. It's not very hard to use. I mean, PCEM is kind of hard to use. Here it is, the Windows 7. You can see my cursor. It crosses over into another realm. Here it is, the logo. Home Premium. It actually shows you the hard disk activity. Also the network. Okay, so here I am in the desktop of Windows 7. And here's the startup sound. Why is it muted? It's taking a very long time to load. I have no idea why. Be gone, Chrome. No. Okay, so go to virtualbox.org. Be gone. So you're gonna want to go to downloads, and I'm using 5.2. I mean, I don't care if it's not supported. I like using this. So, I'm gonna go to hosts. So, you're going to go to, so we're gonna go to my computer. Properties to see what type of CPU you have. It says in 32-bit. So you're gonna go download the 32-bit version. But it's not showing it. But I think it's multi-compatible. I mean, this is x86. It's preparing to install. It worked, so select next. If you're like installing this on another hard drive than the C drive, you should see another drive than local disk. So you go to browse and you should find like E drive or F drive, G drive or H drive, etc. So click next and then just select all of this and yeah, just select next, it's fine. Arrow theme. Just wait for it to do. I mean, I'm very patient, so this isn't really a nuisance. Haha, I named it after a cat. This is the same, or at least similar to the one I used. Select yes. If it asks you administrator, status is doing this thing, it's copying the new files. This video is turning out to be a lot longer than I thought it would be. So the status is, yep, it's on my desktop now. It's usually the same across platforms because it's not that different except for the transparency of it. So shouldn't look that different for mine except for the arrow. And so here it is. These are on my machines. So if you want to install it on like a different hard drive, so go to other, like if you want to install it on your documents or another hard drive, find it I'm just gonna pretend this is my E drive. So I'm just gonna make a folder and call it VMs. And then I'm gonna select that folder. So that's where it is. So now I have it installed. So if you want to create a new machine, click there and here. And this is very important. If you're like selecting an MS-DOS machine that runs off of MS-DOS, make sure after you create it that you do this very important feature. BDI. Yeah. If you want a fixed size, it will stay like 2 gigabytes forever. But if you do dynamically allocated, it will fill up as you fill up the space. So I created 95, but I'm not actually gonna install it because that would be very weird. Whoa. Seems it crashed the 2 gigabytes of memory it was reserved. So just telling you, this will not happen on a real computer. So do this important thing. If you go to acceleration, uncheck AMD thing. But in this case, it completely blocked it out. So now that I've showed you how to install it, I'll make another video on how to install a virtual machine. I'll do historic ones first. It's logging me off. And join me back in my next video. Goodbye.